Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshvabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Hare Krishna. Welcome to today's discussion of 7th chapter of 2nd canto. So we have few slokas remaining in 7th chapter. So that is 49. From 49 we have to discuss. So 49 sloka. So we'll see that. So I hope you are all preparing for exam very nicely. All the best. And if you are attentive in the class, your exam will become easy. So you will not get any tension if you are attentive in the class. सश्रेयसामपि विभुर्भगवान् यतोऽस्य भावस्वभावविहितस्य सतः प्रसिद्धिः देहे स्वधातुविगमेन विशीर्यमाणे व्योमेव तत्र पुरुषो न विशीर्यतेजः. Translation: the personality of Godhead is the supreme master of everything auspicious. Because the results of whatever actions are performed by the living being in either the material or spiritual existence are awarded by the Lord. As such, He is ultimate benefactor. Every individual living entity is unborn, and therefore, even after the annihilation of the material elementary body, the living entity exists exactly like the air within the body. So here in this sloka, what is said? So all the Shreyas means, you can say, this Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha and Bhakti. So these are all given by whom? Who is the Data? That is the Supreme Lord. So till now we have seen the various opulences. If you just check back, so in the sixth chapter we were seeing the Lord is the creator of the material opulence and also the spiritual opulence. That's the three path, and one is material is one path. Then after that we are seeing Lord is having the various Leela avatars and Supreme Lord. So Vishnu is also said as the Maya avataram. That means it is also Guna avatara. Vishnu is also out of the gunas, like that it is said. But even he is compared with the Brahma and Shiva there in the sloka number 40. So that is in the 46. So in the 46 we were not 46, so before that, so we were seeing Gunavataras. So then after that it is said that Vishnu is not like Brahma and Shiva. His glories are is unlimited and no one can, sorry, that is in the sloka number uh, Gunavataras are explained in the 39, in the 39 sloka. So then after that we were saying these Vishnu glories are not like Brahma and Shiva. Vishnu is having the so innumerable qualities, and even any person is able to count the all the particles in this earth. So he cannot also in this Brahmanda, complete Brahmanda, he cannot count the that person, that kind of person also cannot count the glories of the Lord. So that's why Vishnu is having the so those many number of qualities. Nobody can count it and know. So that is impossible. Even Lord Himself doesn't know. And but that kind of Vishnu can be what we should do? Shuddha bhakti. That means instead of trying to knowing about his qualities completely, best thing is with pure heart one should worship him. So this is the solution is given by the Brahmaji. So then after that we have seen so this Vishnu is also is is the is seen as is a feature, that means is Brahman. So Brahman is defined in 47 sloka. Then after that, this Brahman realization, Brahman who is trying for Brahman, some munis, they are doing, so they are trying to get Brahman through the Abheda Gnana, but Brahmaji is saying that kind of munis also they are leaving that process and coming to the process of bhakti, because so it is like they are surrendering to the Bhagavan is like a Indra. So Indra, if anyone have the mercy of the Indra, for him what is the need of digging a well? There is no need of digging a well, because so well is digged by the people who want water. But if someone is having the mercy of the Indra, then anytime you want, Indra will give the rains. And then all your canals, everything, all your ponds will be easily filled and you can have the water every time. So that's why if you have mercy of the Lord, then what is the need of trying for the Brahman? So with the hard labor, that is Abheda Gnanam, practicing of the Abheda Gnanam, there is no need there. Then after that, in the 49th sloka, what is said? So Lord is the giver of all the Shreyas. So Shreyas means beneficiary things, that is the Artha, that means Prayojanam. You can say Shreyas means as Prayojanam, that means which are the Purusharthas. What are those? Panchavidam. So Panchavidam Mukti Nam Anyesham Cha Purusharthanam Vibhuhu Pradhata. So Lord is the giver of all kinds of muktis and all kinds of the purusharthas. So Pradhata. And so Saha Shreyasamapi Vibhuhu Bhagavan Yataha Asya Bhava Swabhava Vigitasya Sataha Prasiddhi Dehe Swadhatu Vigame. In the next charan, in the next second line of this 49 sloka, what is said? Dehe Swadhatu Vigame Anuvishiryamane Vyome Tatra Purusho Navishiryate Ajaha. It is said, what is the meaning? Swadhatu Vigame. Dhatus means these the 23 elements. Everyone's body is made up of 23 elements. And now these dhatus are going out, vigame. So sadhatu vigame. So they are merging into their causes. Then what is going to happen? Jivatma is losing his body. So still it is alive. Jivatma without this body is also alive, because it is ajaha. Because it is ajaha. This is the point is said. That means Jivatma is not destroyed by destroying of the body. Many people think that in the present day society also people think that so life is till that time. That means we have the life till the time we have body. But actually this is not correct. Even body is finished, Jivatma is still alive. That is the point is said. So, but Charvakas and the Sunyavadis, they don't believe in the life after the death. Charvakas also they think that everything is finished after the death. So that's why Yavat Jiveta, Yavat Jiveta, Sukham Jiveta. So Runam Krutva, Gratam Vet. So that's why till the time you alive, you live happily, peacefully, enjoy, enjoy the things. Because body is finished, everything is finished. That is their conception, but that is rejected by here Brahmaji. Is saying no. And also Sunyavadis, they don't accept any kind of the permanent object. Everything is void. Everything is sunyam. So that's they have their own philosophies, but those are all rejected here. So in the purport, if you see 1, 2, 3, fourth paragraph, one should not, however, mistakenly think that after the annihilation of this present body, there is no body by which one can, there is nobody by which one can associate with the Lord face to face. The living entity is unborn. It is not that he is manifest with the creation of material body. On other hand, it is true that the material body develops only by the desire of living entity. Why material this living entity, this chit padartha is getting the body? What is the cause? The cause is the desire. That means the karma. The karma which is there with this jivatma. When jivatma enters into the body of the Karnano Sai Vishnu at the final devastation, so when there is a next srishti, that means when there is a next creation, this jivatma is appearing, so getting body based upon the karma which it is having. So karma is not product of the any 23 elements. It is not coming from the prakriti. Okay. So in the 23 elements, karma is there? No. Karma is also product of the Maya, but it is not out of the 23 elements. It is a different one. Okay. According to the desires of the living being, the material body develops. So that's why based upon the our desires, so material body is given to the Jivatma. So next. So in the last paragraph, in this connection, so last but one, the Lord is so kind. Last but one paragraph, Lord is so kind that even if a devotee of the Lord cannot fulfill complete course of devotional service unalloyed and uncontaminated by material association, he is given another chance in the next life by being awarded a birth in the family of a devotee or rich man, so that without being engaged in the struggle for material existence, the devotee can finish the remaining purification of existence and thus immediately after relinquishing the present body go back home, back to Godhead. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. In this connection, detailed information is available in the Bhagavad Sandarbha of Srila Jiva Goswami Prabhupada. So in the Bhagavad Sandarbha, we will be discussing the various energies of the Lord. Especially in the Bhagavad Sandarbha, the main subject matter is Brahma and Bhagavan. So what is Brahman is it is also described, and also Bhagavad Sandarbha discuss about the Bahiranga Shakti and Antaranga Shakti, both, and how these are all achintya. And through Srimad Bhagavatam also we are going to establish these two energies. One is giving the Swarupa to the Bhagavan, and another is acting always outside to the Swarupa of the Lord. So, and also these qualities, whatever Lord is getting, all the qualities due to the Swarupa Shakti, and those are all Ekarasa. That means they are all into one rasa. Like if you take mango juice, if you take middle or in between anywhere, that is always in the one kind of taste only, one rasa. So same way, Lord's, so is all the ornaments, Lord's, the whatever dress, everything is one rasa. So in this way, everything is one, and also it is having the variegatedness. They are all manifesting into the different forms. So this kind of various opulences are also discussed. And how to get this Bhagavad Sakshatkara and how to get the Brahma Sakshatkara, what is the eligibility, and so many other things. These are all discussed in this Sandarbha. So next sloka, soyam te bihitastata Bhagavan Vishwabhavanaha Samasena Harirnanya Anyasmat Sadasachayat. Translation: My dear son, I have now explained in brief the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the creator of the manifested worlds. Without him, Hari, the Lord, there are no other causes of the phenomenal and nominal existence. So, what is said in this sloka? Now Brahmaji is continuing and he is saying, Nanyat, there is nothing other than the Hari. Nothing is there other than the Hari. So here, this is the summary of the three chapters. This sloka is summary of the three chapters. Write the summary of the SB 5.6 SB 6, 7 and 8, 6 to 8, 6 to 7, 5, 6, sorry, 5, 6, 7. These three chapters are summarized in this sloka. Write the summary of SB 2.5 to 7. 3. What is said here? Nanvidam ashrutam acharam adbhutam matam brushe satyamidam. Sorry. Adhyaya trayasya ardham upasamharati soyamiti. Summary of three chapters are given here, is given here. So here what is said? Sankshepena Bhagavane Sankshepena Bhagavaneva Uktaha Kena Prakarena Ityataha. So what he says, Saha Ayamte Abhitaha Tata Bhagavan Vishwa Bhavanaha. Brahmaji is saying, so till now, whatever Brahmaji was saying to the Narada, that whole knowledge is given by whom? By the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I have now explained in brief the Supreme Personality of who is the Creator, and he only gave that knowledge to him. And in these three chapters, who is said actually? What is the subject matter of these three chapters? The subject matter of these three chapters is Bhagavan. Sankshepena Bhagavan eva uktaha. So Lord is said by these three chapters. So in the what form it is said? So Lord is said in these three chapters. In what form? Sadasat Harehe na anyat anyasmat sadasatcha. So that means he is not different, and otherwise you can say anyas Harehe anyasmat. So nothing is different from him. So everything is Sat and Asat. Everything is Sat and Asat, and that is not different from him. Sat means what you should take? Sat means Karyam. That means Samishti Vishtyatmakam Jagat. So in this sloka, Sat means what you should take? The Samishti Vishtyatmakam Jagat. The sum total creation you should take. And Asat means what you should take? Asat means Jiva and Maya. That means Asat is nothing but Karanam. Sat means Karyam, Asat means Karanam. Karyam means Samishti Vishtyatmakam Jagat. Sat means karyam. Karyam means effect. What is that? That is the jagat. That is samishti and veshtyatmakam. It is sum total and also individual creation. Veshtyatmakam means this body is a veshtyatmakam, and all this brahmanda is samishtyatmakam. That's total is jagat. That is the karyam. That is also known as sat. And asat. Asat means what? Karanam. So who are the cause? Karanam is the jivas. So jivas are the karanam. And also maya. Tat sarvam harehe anyat bhavat. Anyat na bhavati. This everything. This karanam and karyam both are not different from the Hari. Jagat is also not different from the Hari, Maya and also Jivatma. How they are not different from the Hari? Jiva Maya Yoho Shaktitvat. So Jiva and Maya, they are all Shakti of the Lord. Shakti Shakti Matoho Abhedat. So and also Shakti is not different from the Shaktiman. These are the reasons. Why? How can you say everything is non-different from the Hari? Because everything Jagat, Maya, and Jivas all are Shakti of the Lord, and Shakti is non-different from the Shaktiman. Shakti Karyasya Shakti-ananyatvad iti bhavaha. And also we should understand that Jagat is the Karyam, that is also non-different from the Shakti. Okay, that is the meaning we should take there. And what kind of Hari? And everything is non-different from the Hari, but Hari is different from everything. Okay. Harehe katam bhutat sadasadabhyam anyasmat. He is different from Maya, Jagat, Jiva, and Maya. And Jagat, Jiva, and Maya are not different from him. Okay? Concept is clear. That's why it said what? Harehe na anyasmat. Na anyat anyasmat. So Harehe anyasmat. Hari, who is different from Sat and Asat. And Sat and Asat is not different from Hari. What is meaning this? Tayoho shaktyoho tatastatva bahirangatvabhyam anasaktehe taddosha sambandha bhavat ityarth. What it mean? It means me Hari, everything is not different from the Hari, and Hari is different from these two, means Hari is not having the any asakti towards the Tatastha Shakti and also towards the Bahiranga Shakti. And that's why any dosha due to Tatastha Shakti and the Maya Shakti is not there in the Hari. So in this way, Hari is different from these two. Getting understanding? Karuna Sindhu Prabhu? No. Right. Step 1. Sat means Karyam. That is Jagat. Step 2. Asat. What is that? Karanam. What is that? Jiva and Maya. Next. Step 3. Sat. Asat. Na anyasmat. Na anyat. That means both Sat and Asat are not different from Hari. Reason. Since means you should use this symbol. Why Shakti is not different from Shaktiman. Okay, this is the reason. Why we are saying Sat and Asat is not different? Because Shakti is not different from the Shaktiman. That's why, therefore, so this is true. Okay, that you should understand. Next, fourth step. What Hari is different from Sat and Asat. Since Hari is not attached to either Tatastha Shakti or Bahiranga Shakti. So this is Tatastha, this is Bahiranga. Okay, this much time is enough for this sloka. So see the purport. He is aloof from all these interactions of external and marginal potencies. Prabhupada is writing in the purport same point. He is aloof. Hari is aloof from the external and marginal potencies. Okay. There is a line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First paragraph, seventh line. So next also in the second paragraph, if you see, one should not deprecate the Supreme Lord for the creation of miserable world. So just as one should not blame the king for creating a prison house in the government. So that's why many times many people they ask why Lord created this miserable material world. And it is not a defect. Creating this material world is not defect because example is given. A king is creating a prison house. So a prison house is a necessary institution of the governmental establishment for those who are disobedient to the laws of the government. Similarly, this material world full of miseries is temporary creation of the Lord for those who have forgotten him are trying to laud it. That means aversion means who are so who are vaimukyam. So vimukha. The jivas which are vimukha to the Lord, those will be kept in this place. That's the point. So write the question. So Hari is every in this material world, everything is not different from the Hari. Why? And Hari is different from everything. Why? What you should write? You should write this and you should write this. Okay, next sloka. Edam. Huh? Okay. Okay, that question can be asked like this also. Okay. This is the summary of 3 chapters. This is a summary. Understand? Any question can have one answer can have 2 questions. Uh. Okay, next. Idam bhagavatam nama yanme bhagavatoditam sangrahoyam vibhutinam tvameta dvipuli kuru. So next translation. O Narada, this science of God, Srimad Bhagavatam, was spoken to me in summary by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and it was spoken as the accumulation of his diverse potencies. Please expand this science yourself. So Narada, what he asked, and Brahmaji, what he told. You understood? What are the 6 questions asked by the Narada? Yes, how many questions he asked? 6 out of 10, but we take 6 questions related to the creation, and the remaining 4 related to the Brahmas. So related to creation, 6 questions he asked. Then he told these 3 chapters, 5, 6, 7. So okay, because 7 so these 3 chapters is as answer for those, and there he is explaining. This is the thing. This is a summary of all those. As Jai Gopinath Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Bhu. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu.
So my question is, this Sat, Asat, generally we say Sat is eternal and Asat is non-eternal. So in that case, then it will be the reverse of that. And how to understand that?
Sat and Asat is, yeah, is changing. Its meaning always changes. So Sat means stula also you can take. Asat is Sukshma. Sat is the Karyam. Asat is the Karanam. Like this, several meanings are possible. Sat means eternal. Asat means
Oh,
temporary. So several meanings are possible, Prabhu, but we should take based upon context. So Sridhar Swami is giving the, and Acharyas are giving Sat is the Karyam, Asat is the Karanam. So based
oh,
upon that commentary of, on based upon the Acharya's commentary, we should take the meaning of those Sat and Asat.
yes. This
Okay.
is based on Sridhar Swami's commentary.
This is from the, who is this? This is from Vishwanath. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Prabhu. So next question, next sloka. Nityamukund Prabhu. Tell me, Prabhu. After a long back.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, in this sloka, the starting words are Idam Bhagavatam Nam. The same thing we have seen in 218. There also Idam Bhagavatam Nam was there. And there you explained that this complete Bhagavatam is talking about. But here also Idam Bhagavatam Nam is there. And here Brahma himself said this is a summary this Krishna told him. And there also, but you said the complete Bhagavatam, Idam Bhagavatam Nam. So how to see both these?
Where is another place you are seeing? This
218. 218.
Okay, 218. Yes, yes, there. So,
there also I raised the question and you said no, because Idam word is there. That's a complete Bhagavatam from 1 to whatever. And here also Idam Bhagavatam Nam is there. But here Brahmaji himself saying that God gave him only the summary of Bhagavatam and rest he has to expand it. So how to understand this both?
yes, bro. You see, this bottle is there. If it is near to me, so then I say Idam. And now this book is near to me, then I say it is Idam. So at that context, so Sukadeva Goswami is addressing total, and because he just started, so that means we are seeing not started, but we are seeing that his words, but that Idam means there you should take that. And here Idam means whatever now Brahmaji spoke, these 3 chapters. So like this. So here, idam is just a pronoun actually. So whatever recently is discussed, that is addressed by word idam, or just near to that, or just whatever is there in the mind, that is also is said as idam. Whatever is there in that Sukadeva Goswami's mind, so he was going to tell, so that is also known as idam. So we have to take based upon the context actually. Okay, we'll take later question. Let me, you should finish the second. I will take later. So here, idam means chatusloki rupam ityardaha. So Jiva Goswami, what he is saying, idam means chatusloki rupam. These 3 chapters are so form of chatusloki. Anena, okay. Tadapi upadishtam iti gamyate. How Jiva Goswami is taking, here he is taking idam means chatusloki bhagavatam, and by these 3 chapters that is told, like that he is taking. Okay, idam means chatusloki bhagavatam, chatusloki rupam, anena tadapi upadishtam iti gamyate. Anena means by this, tad means that chatusloki, api upadishtam iti bhavati. It's just Acharya's wish. He's taking like this. Like this he interpreted. Srila Jiva Goswami. Next, if we come to the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Nan vidam asruta charam adbhutam matam brushe satyam idam na kevalam aham bruve kintu mahyam bhagavata uditam bhagavatam nama puranam. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is not at all telling about anything about Chatusloki. So Narada is putting a question. So to understand this sloka, we are going to the Purva Pakshi and Siddhanta Pakshi style. So in their style, so first Narada is putting question. Hey, my dear father, what you said till now in these 3 chapters, it is very surprising and it is very new for me. Ashrutam, I didn't heard before. Adbhutam, and also it is wonderful. And you said such a wonderful opinion, concept. Matam means concept. What you said? Everything is not different from the Hari, and Hari is different from everything. It's really wonderful or not? It's really looking very surprising. What is this? So, and also it is said, it is Ashrutam, Ashruta Charam. Narada is saying, I didn't hear this before. So Matam Brushe. So you are saying this kind of concept which is not at all heard by me before, and also it is very wonderful, very surprising. So that kind of philosophy you are telling to me, he asked. Then Brahmaji said, yes, Satyam. Idam na kevalam aham bruve. So this is not told by me. I am not saying this. Kintu mahyam bhagavata uditam bhagavatam nama puranam. This is Bhagavatam Puranam, said by Supreme Lord to me. Here idam means what he is taking? Bhagavatam Puranam. So whatever Brahmaji heard. So Brahmaji, in the heart of Brahmaji, Lord also revealed Tene Brahma Hrudaya Adi Kavaye. And also Brahmaji gave, so Lord gave the Chatusloki Bhagavata in the 9th chapter we are seeing. So this is also very difficult to decide, because In Bhagavatam chronological order, and also you cannot figure out the incidents in which yuga what happened. It's not possible actually, and it is very difficult, and that's why Jiva Goswami gave you one mantra for us. You should remember that mantra. What is that? Bhedepi ekavat varnanam. There is a one mantra. Bhedepi ekavat varnanam means in the Bhagavatam you'll be seeing so many concepts are mixed. Concepts are mixed means, so for example, it's Bhedepi ekavat varnanam means this you should remember. One secret of Bhagavata I am telling now. Many times we try to figure out the chronological order and also who told, who came first, what is this, like that. But that will not work. It's not so easy. Bhedepi ekavat varnanam. Remember this rule. What it means, anytime in any kalpa or any manvantara or any Brahmaji's life or any Chaturyuga also, if two leelas are happening, X and Y, X and Y leela, leela X and leela Y, these two leelas happening in maybe in two different kalpas or maybe in the two different manvantras, maybe happening in two different yugas. So but if these two are similar, these two are similar, X and Y are similar, two are similar, then in the Bhagavatam they are explained as one leela. Example, so Brahmaji's first day, so Varaha, in the place of X you take Varaha leela. So Varaha leela happening in the first day of Brahmaji, first day and also first manvantara, first manvantara of first day. And also there is Varaha leela which is happening in Chakshush manvantara, sixth manvantara. Both are Varaha leela. You'll be seeing in the third canto as one leela. Here Varaha is white. Here Varaha is white in this leela, and in this leela Varaha is blue. But these both are mixed and said as one leela by Maitreya. Said as one leela. Then you cannot figure out this when it happened and what happened. And like this, several examples are there. This is one example. This is example one. There is one more example. Maitreya was explaining the, once again, Maitreya was explaining the Padmakalpa. Okay, this I will remove. I will remove this example one. Okay. There is one more example just I'm giving for your understanding. Example 2. What is going to happen? Maitreya is explaining Srishti Leela. Okay. Creation. He is explaining creation. So there he is explaining the what? Padmakalpa. Padmakalpa Leela. Padmakalpa. And while explaining this Padmakalpa Leela, so example, in the same fashion you take. Srishti, creation at first day of Brahma. Srishti Leela at first day of Brahma and Srishti Leela at first day of 51st year. Both are mixed by Maitreya. So what is that? First day of Brahmaji, appearance of Chatushkumara. Chatushkumara is there. But it is not there here because Chatushkumara appear only one time in his Brahmaji's life, because their lifespan is also 100 years. It's not that the everyday Chatushkumara appears. No. One time they are created, that's all. So that means Chatushkumaras, when they are created, when they took birth, first day of the Brahmaji. But Maitreya is explaining the Srishti Leela happened in the 51st year, first day of 51st year. So there in that Leela, so he mixed. There is no birth of this Chatushkumara, but he is mixed. He mixed in this. Maitreya mixed. So now if you come to our point, Brahmaji also is meditating on the Lord. Meditating on the Lord at the starting first. That means when he appeared, at that time also he is meditating on the Lord. And also he is meditating on the 51st year, first day. Also he is meditating on the Lord. And he is getting the Bhagavatam. And he is getting the Bhagavatam on the first day. Or otherwise he getting the Garbhodak Savishnu. He is also meditating on the, I think, every day also. After getting up, he do meditation on the Lord. So, but this is true. First day and also first day of the 51st year. Because Brahmaji also goes into the body of the Garbhodak Savishnu after ending of 50 years. So then he appears and then once again he meditates. So we don't know. And also Brahmaji is also hearing, that means Lord is revealing Bhagavatam in his heart. Many incidents are happening. Many times he is getting the Vedic knowledge, Bhagavatam and appearance. When it is spoken, so in which Leela, the 51st day or the first day, nobody, you cannot figure it out. Not so easy actually. It's like this. Bedepi ekavat varnanam. Acharyas there does like that. Because there are 100 crores of these slokas are there in all Puranas. And in that we have only 18,000. And you can understand then. So just took out from there. Next we'll discuss. Okay, let's finish this. Even it is different, explained as one. So, like this, hundreds of things are there in the Bhagavatam where you cannot answer at all. Whether he heard only these 3 chapters, or the 4 slokas, or the entire Bhagavatam, or the. This also. All happened actually. All happened in different times. So now, Jiva Goswami, how he is taking these 3 chapters are the just form of Chatusloki, and that is Chatusloki only said by these 3 chapters. Like that he is taking. And Sarardarshini is not saying anything. It's a Bhagavatam. These 3 chapters is nothing but the Bhagavatam. It is said to the Brahmaji, and Brahmaji is explaining that to the Narada. Na kevalam idam shastratveneva mantavyam kintu vibhuti sangraham Srimad Gita dishu vibhuti shabdena अंश कलावताराणाम अपि उक्ते है साक्षात भगवान एव शास्त्र रूपेण rajayati. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying it is not simply a scripture, but it is directly Lord. It is Bhagavan eva ayam. So that means it's directly Lord appearing in the form of Shastra. It is not simply a scripture. So na kevalam idam shastratvena mantavyam. You should not take it as a simple scripture. Kintu, this is a collection of the various vibhutis of the Lord. Amsha and kalavataranam api ukte. So that's why, that means Lord's potencies, various potencies are described in this book. So that's why this book is the Sakshat Bhagavan eva. That means it's directly the Supreme Lord. He is appearing in the form of Shastra. Write the question, 1 mark. Why Srimad Bhagavatam is considered as the Lord in the form of scripture. Why Srimad Bhagavatam is considered as Bhagavan in the form of scripture. Bhagavan in the form of scripture, keep in the double quotes. What you will write? What is the answer? Since in this Bhagavatam all the vibhutis of the Lord are, this book is collection of the, so all the vibhutis which are like Amsha and Kala avatars sounds. So that's why it is nothing but the Lord in the form of scripture. Okay. Ataha tvam etad vipulikuru. So what you should do, Narada? You expand this. You expand this and spread. Vipulikuru means sarvatra vistaraya. Vipulikuru means here it is taken as sarvatra vistaraya. You spread everywhere. That means Vipulikuru means it is not that they expand this, sorry. But what? Sarvatra vistarya, spread everywhere. Like this it is said. That is the meaning of Vipulikuru. But if you see that its translation, expand is given. Expand means spreading everywhere. Spreading everywhere. Like you expand business means you will be spreading your business everywhere. Like that. That meaning you should. Okay. Sarvatra vistaraya means everywhere you spread it. Tadeva asya seva. That is only your service. Brahmaji is giving service to the Narada. What is the service of Narada given by Brahmaji? 1 mark, right? Right. Otherwise, you people will not. In this purport, you see, Lord Brahmaji. So, Lord told to the Brahmaji, mainly Prabhupada discussing in this purport about the disciplic succession. So, Brahmaji is spoken by the Lord. Then Brahmaji is giving this to the Narada, and Narada is given to the Vyasa, Vyasa to the Sukadeva Goswami, like this. Sukadeva Goswami is given to the Sota Goswami. Like this, it is expanded. So, for one to understand the theme of the science of Godhead will be a difficult job. So, therefore, unless one hears the science of the Godhead from the bona fide representative of the disciplic succession, as above mentioned, for one to understand the theme of the science of the Godhead will be difficult job. We can make question on this also. Write the 1 mark question. Why the science of Godhead, understanding of science of Godhead will be difficult job? Why? Because you are not understanding in the disciplic succession. That's why. Okay, next. Yatha haro bhagavati nrunam bhaktir bhavishyati sarvatmanyakhiladharoye iti sankalpya varnaya. Translation, please describe the science of Godhead with a determination and in a manner by which it will be quite possible for the human being to develop transcendental devotional service unto the personality of Godhead Hari, the super soul of every living being and the summum bonum source of all energies. So next what he is saying, Yatha haro bhagavati nrunam bhaktir bhavishyati. The important word is in this bhavishyati. Bhavet is not used, but bhavishyati is used. That means in future bhakti will happen. So in that way you should preach. So you do such a sankalpa. What kind of sankalpa? In the Kali Yuga, everyone will become devotee. Everyone know there's an exaggeration. So Kali Yuga, people will become devotees. Will become. May become, no, will become. Will and may is having some difference. What is the will? Will means sure, certain. May means, yeah. Krishna matirastu. Some people they give blessings. May astu means, so your mind may in the lotus feet of the Lord. May. But if you say will, so Krishna mati bhavishyati, if you say, then that is sure. You are giving, that means completely is happening, that is going to happen. So if someone is giving astu, means they are just giving the, uh, they are just may happen, may not happen. Here what Brahmaji is saying, yatha haro nrunam matihi bhagavati bhavishyati iti sankalpya varnaya. How you have to describe this Bhagavatam? So you take a vow first. In this Kali Yuga, people will become devotees. Take that kind of sankalpa and describe. So if you go to the preaching, they may become devotees, they may not become. With that sankalpa, you should not. They will become devotees. With that sankalpa, you should go. Like Brahmaji is telling. Kintu atra antare guror mama agre tvam ekam nimam gruhana. So that means Narada is given, the Brahmaji gave service to Narada, and also he is saying, I am your guru, you are my disciple. So you take one condition. What is that condition? This is that. In Kali Yuga, people will become devotees. Nranam Kalikale Janishyamananam. So here Nranam means Kalikale Janishyamananam. People who are going to take birth in Kali Yuga. You should take like that. Here in this sloka, Bhaveti is not said, Bhavishyati is said. That means in Kali Yuga, so people will become devotees. Take that kind of sankalpa and distribute. Kalau nashtadrishameva puranarka ityuktescha. And also it is said, Kali Yuga, this Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam is appearing in the, it is like a sun for giving light to the vision to the blinded people. Nashtadrisham, who lost their vision. So to show path for them, this Bhagavatam is appearing. Haro premna manaha harati samsaram cha harati. So prayojana dvayam uktam. Haro premna manaha harati. Samsaram cha harati. So by this, what will happen? One's mind will be lost in hari, and samsara is also finished. These are the two advantages. Bhavati iti sukaradhyatvam sarvatmani swarupe iti tad bhaktyiva sarvarchana siddhihi akiladhara iti tad bhaktyiva sakanamapi. So in this sloka, important one more word, akhiladhara. Akhiladhara means, what is the English translation for Akhiladhara? And Sammam Bonam. कहाँ से material desire आया? Material desire is where it is? Oh, you are all so intelligent. You are all not following at all. Prabhupada. ISKCON में रहना है या नहीं रहना है? We should go with both acharyas, present acharya and previous. So Akhila Dhara means is total. All this Akhila Dhara, Sarvatmani Akhila Dhara is giving everything. Bhagavatam gives everything. Even if you have material desires, that is also fulfilled. Here Akhila Dhara is a bhakti is taken. Sorry, not Bhagavatam, bhakti. So bhakti is Akhila Dhara. That means it is going to fulfill everything. That's why even the materialistic people also should do the Bhagavad Bhakti. So that's why in the Kali Yuga, for everyone, what is recommended? Bhakti. They should do this. Everyone. Even if your material desires are the akama, sarva kama, moksha kama, any kama. Okay, next. Next sloka. Okay. One more point. I wrote something in this. 52. Here Srila Jiva Goswami is saying, Tad bhaktyardam cha swarupa shaktimaya leela varnanam shreshtham. He is saying, so see, acharyas can have the sometimes different ideas. You should not get worried about that. So here what he is saying, so for if anyone wants to get the bhakti in the Lord, so what kind of leelas has to hear? So that means Maya Shakti Maya Leelas are the Swarupa Shakti Maya Leelas. Paramatma's Leelas are Maya Maya Shakti Leelas. Yes or no? In the case of Paramatma, if you see, so Maya, how it is giving the Prakriti is giving the Mahat is giving the Ahankara and so on. So these are the different elements. You'll be studying. This is the Leela actually. So this is the Maya Maya Leela. And if you take the Vamana, Nrsinga, Matsya, Varaha, Kurma, all these are all Swarupa Shakti Maya Leelas. Swarupa Shakti Maya Leela and Maya Shakti Maya Leela. So for bhakti's sake, what is best? According to Jiva Goswami. This is a discussion actually. We should make debate between Srila Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Chakravarti. He will say in next sloka. Anyway, this is coming. Actually, I think maybe this sloka commentary this is belong to next sloka. I don't know why it came here, but anyway, it is written in this number, so I'm saying. Leelas are two type. What is that? Maya. Oh, Maya Shakti Maya. Maya Shakti Maya Leela is one cat and Swarupa Shakti Maya. For sake of bhakti, to get bhakti. what we should select? Which is best? Which is best? This is, according to you, it is this is best. This is best to get bhakti. This. Okay. Why? You should put question immediately. Why? Because Ajita, क्या बोलते हैं, रुचिरा लीला कृष्ण, अजित रुचिरा लीला कृष्ण कृष्ण सारः. What it mean? So this is told by the Srila Suta Goswami. 12 point. Ajita Leela, can anyone type in the 12:69. So Suta Goswami is telling about his guru. Suta tells about Gurudev. Who is that? Sukha. That means Sukadeva Goswami became devotee. Sukadeva Goswami is having so much attraction for the Brahman, and that is defeated by what? That is defeated by the attraction towards the Ajita. Ruchira Leela. What is the important point here? Ruchira Leela means Leelas due to Sarupa Shakti. Okay. So that's why Sukadeva Goswami is attracted towards the devotion because of which Leelas? Ruchira Leelas, that is nothing but Sarupa Shakti. So that's why based upon this, our Srila Jiva Goswami is saying, these are the best. He is not rejecting them, but he is saying these are the best. Note it. Next. Come to the next sloka. Mayam varnayato mashya Ishwarasyanumodataha Shrunvataha Shraddhaya Nityam Mayayatmana Muhyate. Translation. The Lord's activities in association with his different energies should be described, appreciated, and heard in accordance with the teachings of the Supreme Lord. If this is done regularly with the devotion and respect, one is sure to get out of the illusory energy of the Lord. What is said in this finally, Mayam Varnataha Amushya Ishwarasya Anumodataha Shunvataha Shraddhaya Nityam Mayaya Atma Namuhyati. Mayaya Atma Namuhyati. What is the meaning of Muhyati? Bewilder. So who bewilders? Who is the karta for this Muhyati? Atma Namuhyati. By what Atma Namuhyati? By the Maya. By the Maya Atma Namuhyati. So when by Maya Atma Namuhyati, when and what condition? Now Atma is Muhyati or not? Our Atma. But here it is said Atma is not going to get bewildered. When Shraddhaya Shrunvataha Anumodataha Varnayataha. Whom? Mayam. So what is said? If anyone describe and also anyone remember, anyone hear Maya, so then they will be कहाँ है? अच्छा What is said? Atma doesn't bewilder or will not bewilder. When? By Maya. When? When he describes remembers and hears. Whom? Yes, Maya. Then he will not bewilder. From this we will derive now another one more philosophy. What he is saying? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, I am seeing. Okay, first we will see the Jiva Goswami. Okay. What Jiva Goswami is saying? Tadiya ruchi bhagya bhave chitta shodhanartham maya tad vaibhavam virad rupamapi varnaya ityaha. Suddha bhakti rucha bhave karmarpanavat iti bhavaha. So what he said? Jiva Goswami is saying, if someone is not getting a ruchi to hear the leelas due to Sarupa Shakti, leelas due to Sarupa Shakti, they are all sweet pastimes. Okay, if one is not having the taste for those, then what they should do? If you don't have taste for the laddu, then what you should do eat? You should eat the karela. Then you'll get the taste. Yes or no? First eat karela then, because you are not ready in that position. So that's why Jiva Goswami, how he is interpreting this sloka. So he said, best is to get the bhakti is the Sarupa Shaktimaya Leelas. Very important. And if you don't have any taste for them, then you should hear these Leelas. Maya Maya Leela. Maya Shaktimaya Leela. Okay. Example is Maya Maya Tad Vaibhavam. That means Virat Rupam and so. You should hear about the Virat. Describing the Virat Rupa form and this. Do that. Example is like example, if you don't have Suddha Bhakti, like Krishna also says in the 12th chapter Bhagavad Gita, if you don't have direct devotion, you are not able to do. So always engaging your mind in the Krishna and hearing about him. If you are not able to do that, then what you should do? You do some karma for him. Like Savai Pumsam Paro Dharma. Do some activities. So for his satisfaction, that will bring what it will bring? Katha Ruchi. Savai Pumsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhakti Radokshaje Ahaitukya Pradhata Ayatma Samprasidati. So there, if you do karma, if you do dharma for the Lord, for the satisfaction of the Lord, then it will give the bhakti. Bhakti means what you should take there? Taste. That means ruchi for the katha shravanam. Is it said in the next sloka? Next to next. So dharma sunashita pumsam vishwaksena kathasu yaha notpadayet ruchim. Rati means ruchim. Srama evahi kevalam. So that's why if you want to get the ruchi, you should do the karma. So if you don't have Suddha Bhakti is not there, then do karma or offer karma to Lord. In the same way, If you don't have taste to hear the sweet pastimes of the Lord, that is due to Swarupa Shakti, do this. That is the point here. So Brahmaji is saying. In this way, so Srila Jiva Goswami took, and what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying for this sloka, I will ask question in the exam. It's very important. You have to justify are the views of Srila Jiva Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur on two different kinds of the Leelas. So that is a question, right? View. What is the view of Srila Jiva Goswami about the Maya Shaktimaya Leelas and Swarupa Shaktimaya Leela? Sleeping. Jiva Goswami's view we understood. Okay. And now we are going to understand Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He is saying here, Bhagavata Puranokta Prakarane Bhagavati Bhaktim Kurvatah Pumsaha Putra Kalatradi Lakshana Maya Samsara Hetuhu Nasyat. So if anyone is going to do bhakti in the Lord, then there is no samsara for him. What kind of samsara? In the form of wife, husband, children, house, so. That kind of samsara will not be there. So, which is cause for the samsara. That means even if they have families, they are not going to get attached for that. So, samsara hetur nasyad. Ataha etat purana karanam Vignapanam, Vignapani, Purana Karan Vignapaniyanam, Vignapaniyam iti Bhavena aha Mayamiti. So, VCT. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying like this. So, Brahmaji is Brahmaji is asking Narada to advertise this bhakti. Yes or no? If you want to sell anything, you should advertise. Without advertisement, who will purchase that? Marketing is necessary for everything. Without marketing, no one is going to purchase. Even that's why. Even this also. Sambandha Abhidhaya Prayojana. So if you write any book, there is a need to write the Abhidhaya and Prayojana. If you don't write Prayojana, nobody will read. What is the benefit? What benefit I get? What is for me? What is for me? This is the point always we get. So that's why here, so what is that advertisement we are hearing? If anyone is going to do the bhakti which is said in the Bhagavatam, for him there is no samsara. This is the advertisement. You will be having such a benefit. Why we have to study Bhagavatam? One may ask. This is the labha you will get. This benefit, this advertisement. So that's why that is explained here. That advertisement is explained here in this sloka. How? See. Amushya Ishwarasya Jagasrashtutvadi Lakshanam Maya Mahatmyam Sadguru Mukhat Srutva Mananapurvakam Satshishebhyo Varnayataha Tatha Tam Mayam Shraddhaya Anumodataha Anumodamanasya Tatha Vyakhyanadhyashaktaya Shrunvataha Yavajjivam Shravanaika Parayanasya Pumsaha Atma Mano Mayaya Bandha Shaktya Na Mukhyati. What is said here in this? Ishwarasya Jagasrashtutvadi Lakshanam Maya Mahatmyam Sadguru Mukha Srutva. First we should hear the glory of the Maya. This Maya is the cause for the creation of this Jagat. and belonging to the Ishvara. This Maya, the glory of the Maya, one should hear from the Guru. Srunvataha is there or not? Mayam Srunvataha, I said or not? So when he hears Maya means he should hear about the Maya from Guru. What is this Maya? This Maya is who is the Shakti of the Lord and cause for this creation. अच्छा, मैं तो दूसरा जगह चले गया क्या? I took another commentary. I don't know. That is Vijay Tirtha. Acha. Very good. I am also surprising. I read in my room differently, and now I am seeing differently. Anyway, that is also one more commentary by the Vijay Tirtha. That is also nice, na? Huh? More questions. According to the Vijay Tirtha, he will be adding one more. Next Veer Raghavacharya. If you come next year for the same course, you will be adding out 2 more commentaries. Yeah. Otherwise, what we will do then? So first you see, okay, you leave that. That is not VCT. That is Vijay Dhwaja. Okay, now come to this. Nanu bhaktischa shravana kirtanadi lakshana sacha bhagavannama leeladi vishayini leelacha leelavataranam krishna ramadinam govardhanadyaha chidanandamayeva maya shakti pradhanasya purushavatarasya purusha vikshitayaha prakrutehe mahan. Okay, come, wait here. So here Purvapakshi is asking bhakti. In the previous sloka we are seeing bhakti. Actually, why in the previous sloka Srila Jiva Goswami is taking those leelas as the Swarupa Shaktimaya leelas? Because bhakti word is there. So from there he is taking. So there is Swarupa Shaktimaya leela. So Varnaya he said na bhaktim bhavishyati sankalpya Varnaya. So here in the 52 sloka Jiva Goswami took what? Swarupa Shaktimaya leelas. Yes? Because that is bhakti and those are shrestha, those are superior. If one is not able to do that, then he has to go for the second 153 and he described the Maya Shaktimaya leelas. So that is done by the according to Srila Goswami, Srila Jiva Goswami. Now we are seeing here Purvapakshi is asking VCT. We are seeing VCT discussion. Vishnu Chakra Thakur. What Vishnu Chakra Thakur is saying, for him there is a Purvapakshi is there. So some opponent is asking, what he is asking? Hey, bhakti means Shravana Kirtanadi Lakshana. Bhakti means Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevana Archanam. So Sacha Bhagavan Nama Leeladi Vishay. So generally that is what? Directly Shravanam Kirtan means what? Hearing the name, form, qualities and pastimes. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. So those are all directly about the Lord's direct Leelas. That's the Swarupa Shaktimaya Leelas. Bhakti. Okay. Example is what? Nama. Nama means Krishna and Rama. Leela means Govardhan Leela and so. These are all what? Chidanandamayi. These are all purely due to Swarupa Shakti. So these Leelas are there. Okay. So Purvapakshi is asking, these sweet pastimes already there. Is there any need of discussing the Leelas which are due to Maya Shakti? Example is what? The activities of the Purushavatara. Activities of Purushavatara all are due to Maya. Yes or no? So like creating the Mahat Tattvam, creating the Ahankara, creating the so and so, all the 24 elements. And after that Brahmanda, after that Virat Purusha, then after that Brahmaji, then after that all the Brahmaji creating the other species. These are all the Leela. So due to Maya. So these Leelas are, is there any need of describing this? Like this Purva Pakshi is asking to Brahmaji. That means Narada is asking, is there any need of describing all these? So then Brahmaji is saying this sloka. Okay. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining like this sloka. Okay. This. What he is saying? Brahmaji, Maya, Mayam iti. That means Tatra Varanayata iti, Anumodata iti, Shunvata iti, Kirtana Smarana Shravana Bhaktyupakaranattvena Mayam Varnanam iti Bhaktireva Ataha Shraddhaya. So that means here Brahmaji is saying, yes, you have to describe about the Maya also. So what is the in what way you should describe the Leelas of the Maya? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. That means in the sloka, Shrunvataha, Varanayataha, Anumodataha. 3 words are there. From this we are taking Shrunvataha means Shravanam, Varanayataha means Kirtanam, Anumodataha means Smaranam. So Shravanam Upakaranattvena Maya Varnanam. So that means this is what? This is Sakshat Bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. So you should describe. That means Brahmaji is saying you should describe about the Maya. Maya. Describe Maya. Activities of the Maya. Otherwise, describe the Maya so that will become instrument. That will become instrument to give Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Rupa, Bhakti. So describe the activities of the Maya. So that those will become instrumental to get this Bhakti. So that how? Through the Shraddha. If you hear, then you will get the first Shraddha. If you hear the activities of the Maya, so what is going to happen, which is the Shakti of the Lord, then you will get the Shraddha in the Lord. And that will lead to the Shravanam Kirtanam. Means what? That means Sapi Bhagavatah Maya Shakti Parama Bhakta. So this Maya is also devotee, is a pure devotee. Maya is also pure devotee. Don't think that the Maya is Jadapadartha. There is one Adhisthana Devata for that. And she is devotee. We studied in the Tattva Sandarbha. Yes? Which Purana? Which Upanishad? That Samvada. There is a discussion between Maya and Indra. In which? In the Kena Upanishad. Okay. If it is wrong, then in the Kena Upanishad, we are seeing the conversation between Maya and Indra. Maya and Indra. So from this here, Maya is speaking with Indra. That means what? Maya is having this Shakti, Jadapadartha, of course, it is having this some Adhisthana Shakti. And also, Maya only not having the Adhisthana Devata. That also, who is the children of the Maya. Santata. Santata means Santataha. Santatayaha means Mahat. So who are the children of the Maya? Prakriti. Maya means Prakriti. Who are? Mahat. Mahat, Ahankara. And so and so. Pancha Tanmatra, Pancha Mahabhuta. All these children also having the Adhisthana Devatas. Those are speaking actually. You are understanding? Ajana, my dear Vipin Prabhu, one time you were asking question. We heard this. 23 elements are created. Then after that, they are glorifying. They are glorifying the Lord. So, but those are all, that means, how these are all glorifying? These are all Aja, Anaja Devatas, we say. Who are those? Those demigods. So those are nothing but the Adhisthana Devatas of the 23 elements. They are not the demigods. Like Maya is also having Adhisthana Devata, same way the children's, that means Mahat, Ahankara, all they are also having the Adhisthana Devatas. They are speaking. And then after that, those 23 elements are together coming, and then they are forming the, so different bodies. Getting or not? So Adhisthana Devatas, they are actually, they are all also devotees. All are devotees. So now what we have to do? We have to hear the activities of the, we should describe the activities of the Maya, and but Maya is also devotee, and tat santataya mahatattvadeha api bhaktaha. They are also Adhisthana Devatas are there for this Mahat, Ahankara, and so all are devotees. They are also devotees. They are there before Brahmaji also. These Adhisthana Devatas. Understanding? Maya is also there, and Adhisthana Devata is there before Brahmaji also. These Adhisthana Devatas. 23 elements are created. Then Brahmaji is coming, and then after that demigods are coming. Demigods are different, and these Adhisthana Devatas are different. They are directly controlling these 23 elements. Okay? And like Maya is controlled by one Adhisthana Devata. So that's why they are before the Brahmaji. Huh? They are all, they are not external energy. They are all living entities. Devata, that means entity, living entity. Some selected jiva who is becoming the controller of elements. And they are all empowered, and devotees they are all. You will be also given that post next time if you want. You will be Adhisthana Devata of the Ahankara or the Mahat. So Mahatattvadeha Bhaktaha eva iti tritiye tesham stuti. So that's why in the third canto we are going to see these people only are doing this stuti in the third canto. Third canto, fifth chapter, if you see Aja Anaja Devatas, stutis of Aja Anaja Devatas in the fifth chapter, you can see. And that is done by whom? These Adhisthana Devatas of this. In third canto, fifth chapter, SB. And they are all devotees. How can you say they are all devotees? Because they are doing the stuti. Stuto Vyakti Bhavishyati iti Suddha Bhaktaihi api tatha Buddhya Maya Mahatvadayascha Srotavyaha eva iti tat phalam aha. Suddha Bhaktaihi api tatha Buddhya Maya Mahatvadayascha Srotavyaha eva iti tat phalam. Maya Atma. So that's why, since these are all, what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is bringing difference, he is saying these are all pure devotees and they are all glorifying also Lord. So that's why you should hear about them. Even you are doing the pure devotional service. Even you are Suddha Bhakta. This is his stand actually. It is completely controversial to praise Acharya. They will be having that kind of opinions, don't worry. That's varietiness. In spiritual world, millions of varietiness is there. And now you are seeing the sample of that. This is a sample. So unlimited spiritual world. Don't measure your spirit. the varietiness of spiritual world with your limited brain. Yeah, I'm not able to hear.
But I was saying, but very beautifully you reconciled both the
Yes.
commentaries
Yeah.
with the example of that Rasgulla.
Okay.
And,
Thank you. Cool. Okay, clear, understood? So Srila Prabhupada is writing both. So that's why anyone, Suddha Bhakta also, they will always hear the activities of the devotees. These are all devotees, Mahat Ahankara. So they are all having Adhisthana Devatas and their activities. Mahat is produced Ahankara. That means this, of course, their body is material, but they are pure devotees and their actions we should hear. Even you are a pure devotee. That's his stand. So that's why these are all Maya Sambandhanyapi Leelaha, Naiva Maiki. These are all Leelas. They are not material because they are all performed by the devotees. So those are all also spiritual. Example, Manniketanam to Nirgunam. If you stay in the Supreme Lord's house, it is a Nirguna Vasa. Now we are doing Nirguna Vasa. It's transcendental. You should not see that building is built by the bricks and sand and it is material and staying in this also is material. No. So give the views of Srila Jiva Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Thakur on Sarupa Shakti Maya Leelas and Maya Shakti Maya Leelas. So according to Srila Vishwanath Thakur, Maya Shakti Maya Leelas are also spiritual because they are performed by the pure devotees. See, our Prabhupada is saying in the second paragraph. So see, but a pure devotee knows that there is no difference between the past tense of the Lord either in Rasa Leela or in creation, maintenance and destruction of the world. This is based upon whom? A pure devotee knows that there is no difference between the past tense of the Lord either in Rasa Leela or in creation, maintenance or destruction of the material world. This is based upon Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Rather, the description of such activities of the Lord as the Purushavasaras are specially meant for the persons who are in the clutches of external energy. Topics like Rasa Leela are not meant for the liberated souls, not for the conditioned souls. It is based upon Jiva Goswami. Okay, so like this, these both are correct. Srila Prabhupada is also taking both. You should also take both and digest. Come to the next chapter. We are late. 5 minutes break and we'll take 1 hour extra. Huh? Nitya Mukund Prabhu. So what time we started? 2 o'clock, na? Half an hour is there, na? Okay, half an hour. I was thinking 1:30 and it is 4. Okay, let's no break. If you give 1 hour, then I will give break 5 minutes. But no, they are saying no. Very slow we went actually. Questions by Parikshit. Okay. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of second canto, 7th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam entitled Scheduled Incarnations with the Specific Functions. Okay, next chapter 8. Last question marks. So 6 marks. 6 marks. Huh? Views of the Srila Jiva Goswami and also Prabhupada. Add it. Then 10 marks. Then that also you should write. But Prabhupada is telling like this. Then you will understand what is purport. How purport is written based upon Acharya's commentary. So, okay, 3 views. You would make answer quickly, immediately it will be, you'll remembering it easily. Otherwise you'll forget and it will become big burden. Questions by King Parshit. First, Raja Vacha. Brahmana chodito Brahman Gunakyane Gunasya cha Yasmai Yatha Praha Narado Deva Darshanaha. We are lagging 2.5 days. Almost all 3 days. So here, translation King Parshit inquired from Sukadeva Goswami, how did Narada Muni, whose hearers are as fortunate as those instructed by Lord Brahma, explain the transcendental qualities of the Lord, who is without material qualities, and before whom did he speak? So Raja, now camera came in front of Parikshit and Sukadeva Goswami. That is out. Brahmaji and Narada conversation is off. Now Parikshit is asking. So what Parikshit Maharaj is saying? So how did Narada Muni? So Brahmana choditah Brahman gunakhyane agunasya cha yasmai yatha praha narado deva darshanaha. So explain the transcendental qualities of the Lord, who is without material quality. Whom did he speak? What in the previous chapter we are seeing? So Brahmaji is asking Narada, you go and spread this mission, Srimad Bhagavatam. Then Parikshit Maharaj is asking, to whom he said. Narada told to whom? You tell me. Whom did he? Yasmai yatha praha Narada. To whom? Narada told. In what way? That you explain. He is asking like this. Purport. Devarshi Narada was directly instructed by Brahmaji, who was also directly instructed by Supreme Lord. In this chapter, what you are going to read? So you are going to read the several questions asked by the Parikshit Maharaj, and those questions almost all from 7 onwards, 7 to 23, sloka number 7 to 23. So all these questions. So one chapter you will get one question. Write any 10 questions asked by the Parikshit Maharaj to Srila Sukadeva Goswami. I think this question is there in the question bank. So you should just understand what are the questions asked by the Parikshit Maharaj. There na? Yeah. Next sloka. Etadvedutum ichchami tattvam tattvavidam vara hareradbhuta viryasya katha lokasumangala. Translation, the king said, I wish to know narrations concerning the Lord, who possesses wonderful potencies, are certainly auspicious for living beings in all planets. And also what he is asking, etad vedudivcha tattvam tattvavidam vara hare adbhuta viryasya katha lokasumangala. He wants to hear the various narrations of the wonderful potencies of Supreme Lord. That is the thing he is asking. He wants to know all this. Next, Katayasva Mahabhaga Yatahamakilatmani Krishne Niveshya Nissangam Manastyakshye Kalevaram. Translation. Okay, read.
Oh, greatly fortunate Shukdev Goswami. Please continue narrating Srimad Bhagavatam so that I can place my mind upon Supreme Soul, Lord Krishna, and being completely free from the material qualities, thus relinquish this body.
Okay, thank you. It's a very small chapter. So here, yes, he is asking, what Parikshit Maharaj is asking, Krishna Manaha Nissangam Niveshya. So how my mind can, so that my mind can enter into the Krishna, which is detached from everything, Nissangam. So that means Kalevaram Teksha. And he is also saying, so how I can enter my mind in Krishna, so after leaving this body, by leaving this body, otherwise Kalevaram Tekshe, or otherwise how I can enter into my mind so that I can leave this body. So yeah, this is the thing is there actually. Kalevaram Tekshe. First my mind should enter to the lotus feet so that I can leave this body easily. He's asking. That is the thing. Next. The hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam, third paragraph from down. By professional men is different from the transcendental hearing of Maharaj Parikshit. Maharaj Parikshit was a soul realized in the absolute truth, Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that's the Srimad Bhagavatam should be heard from the devotees, not from the professional reciters. So that is not good. So that will not give any result. Like Prabhupada gives example, milk touched by the leaks of a snake. So is also poison. So similarly, milk is good, but it is touched by the poison. Similarly, Katha is pure, but it is coming from the selfish and lusty desires who are having from that heart. So then that is not good. So and also he is saying, Prabhupada is writing, the fruity materialist is not realized soul. He wants to derive some material benefit from his so-called hearing of Srimad Bhagavatam. Undoubtedly, such an audience hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from the professional men can derive some material benefits as they desire. But that doesn't mean that such a pretense of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam for a week is as good as hearing of Maharaj Parikshit. So he is condemning this Saptaha. So professional hearing and professional reciters only for material benefits. So my daughter-in-law is going to give birth to a child, so there should be auspiciousness for him. So have the Bhagavad Katha. Or otherwise, so my son should get job. So I will do the Bhagavad Saptah. So then some professional reciter will go and he will do the Saptah. In that case, their desires will be fulfilled, but they will never get bhakti. That's no use. And Prabhupada is condemning this kind of, that's why in our ISKCON also, there is no Bhagavad Saptah. Telling total Bhagavad in Saptah is not accepted. Officially, it's ISKCON authorities. So we have one, what is that, team of the devotees. They control this Bhagavad Katha. Bhagavad Katha committee is there. So if you want to do any Katha, you should first get the permission from them, Bhagavad Katha committee. But you cannot, entire Bhagavad 7 days is not allowed anywhere. You can take one topic and you can speak 7 days. So there is a committee is there. First you should get the approval from them. Then you can do like this. Otherwise, you can do the basic preaching. But if you want to do katha like this, 7 days katha, you should get permission. You will be observed whether you are having proper sadhana or not, many things. Okay. So that's why it is a duty of a saint to hear Srimad Bhagavatam from self-realized soul and not be duped by professional men. So at least self-realized soul we don't get, at least some sadhaka. Maybe self-realized soul is difficult, but we can get. But at least from the, so whoever is doing the proper sadhana is also inspiration actually. It can, some extent is good. Best is hearing from the self-realized soul like Sukadeva Goswami. If you hear from Sukadeva Goswami is the best. But at least some, that's a sadhana should be proper. If you want to be a, you are not able to do a Mangalarati and you are sitting on Vyasasana and giving the big pravachan. What is this? And you are not doing the japa, basic japa, and you are not doing any basic sadhana, and you are going to give the pravachan. Is not recommended actually. So that's why sadhana is important. Without doing sadhana, you should not speak at all. Don't sit on the Vyasasana. Otherwise, once again, apasampradaya will come, so-called sentimentalism and this. Next, Shrunvatah Shraddhaya Nityam Grunatascha Swachestitam Kalena Nati Dirghena Bhagavan Vishate Hrudi. So translations, persons who hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly and are always taking the matter very seriously will have the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna manifested in their hearts within a short time. So Shrunvatah Shraddhaya Nityam Grunatascha Swachestitam. So Grunatah means accepting or singing, Kirtan or taking. Grunatah means taking. And Shrunvatah, carefully hearing. Then what will happen? If you hear the fast tense of the Lord, past tense of the Lord, if you hear, then Kalena Nati Dirghena, it will not take much time to get Krishna in your heart. Krishna will enter into that heart. What will happen? Krishna will enter into the heart. Okay? So, Swapraitnam Vinapi Bhagavan Swayameva Vishati. You don't need to put Krishna Dabardasi. He will enter himself. If you hear Krishna Katha, he is entering into your heart. So, who Siddhar Swami is saying like that. And one, okay. Pravishtah iti katharupena Bhagavan. Bhagavan Pravishtah. Okay, next sloka that is actually. We'll do the next sloka, then we'll discuss that. So here purport, cheap devotees or materialistic devotees of the Lord are very much desirous to see the Lord personally without meeting the requisite qualifications. Such a third grade devotee should know well that material attachment and seeing the Lord face to face cannot go together. So that's many times. So wants to see the Lord, this third class, Kanishta Adhikari. They will see the Lord in the only deities. Face to face, they want to see. It is not such a mechanical process. That is a professional Bhagavatam reciters can do the job on behalf of the third grade materialistic pseudo devotees. The professional men are useless in this connection because they are neither self-realized nor interested in the liberation of the audience. They are simply interested in maintaining the material establishment of family attachment and earning some material benefits out of profession. Maharaj Parikshit had no more than 7 days to live, but for others, Maharaj Parikshit personally recommends that one hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, Nityam, always by one's own effort and with serious devotion also. That will help one to see the Lord Krishna manifested in one's heart within no time. So here Prabhupada is writing what he is saying. So if generally, if you want to see the Lord, you should regularly chant Nityam. You should hear the Krishna Katha regularly, every day 2.5 hours. If you hear, at least 2.5 hours. So you should do Bhakti Vedanta also. Bhakti Sandarbha also. Okay. So then actually Nityam means not only 2.5 hours, all the day. So then what will happen? Krishna will enter in your heart and he will give the darshan. So tada rajastamo bhavaha kamalobha dayascha cheta yetarana viddam sitam satve prasidati. Evam prasanna manasa Bhagavad Bhakti Yogatah Mukta Sangasya Bhagavad Tattva Vignanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate. So by regular chanting, heart is cleared and Bhagavad Tattva Vignanam, Lord will appear in the heart. We are hearing from the Bhakti Sandarbha. So that will happen. But pseudo devotees, that means these professional reciters, what they do. Even some people also they want, that means materialistic people, they are rich and they have a lot of money, they will arrange the katha. And so this reciter also always, so in the mood of satisfying these listeners, he will do some katha, that some singing, and so that by hearing that, and they will dance and they will forget sometime about their material life, material miseries, and sometime just they will be so relishing the music, not the katha, relishing the music, and they will feel satisfied and they feel, yeah, so what a nice katha. And even this person also with this reciter, so how many lakhs I will get? For 7 days, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. There is no purity in the katha because he is doing that for the, so Kanashalobaha, in the Bhagavad Mahatmya also you will be hearing. In this Kali Yuga, people hearing and also people reciting Bhagavatam for the purpose of Kanashalobaha. That means they are greedy for the money. And because of this, there is a Bhakti Maharani is becoming weak and weak. So much. That will, okay. Next, the pseudo devotees, however, is very anxious to see the Lord according to his whims, not making any serious. So that's just by having desire, oh, I want to see Lord, that is not sufficient. You should follow the process. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. You can see next sloka. Pravishtah karna randrena swanam bhavasaroruham dhunoti shamalam krishnaha Salilasya yatha sharat. Translation. It's important sloka. This is exam sloka. Kanashalobaha, they are Kanashalobaha, you are all Marks Lobaha. क्या करे? Otherwise they will not take, they will sleep actually. That's why something. The sound incarnation of the Lord Krishna, the Supreme Soul, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. So that's why Srimad Bhagavatam is the nothing but the, so Krishna in the form of scripture. Okay. So enters into the heart of the self-realized devotees, sits on the lotus flower of his loving relationship, and thus cleans the dust of material association, such as lust, anger, and hankering. Thus, it acts like a autumnal rains upon pools of muddy water. So here, what is said? So Krishna, when you chant his names and his Leela Bhagavatam, then Krishna directly entering into your heart and sitting in that Hridaya Kamalam, that means lotus. Hridayam is like Kamalam. Thus, in that lotus he is sitting and he is cleaning all the dirtiness, dust, whatever is there. So, like Shrunvatam Sokatam Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantasto Hyabhadrani Vidhunoti Suhrusatam. So, like the same sloka, this also is having same meaning. So now you see here the Vishwanath Chakravarti commentary here. He is saying one important point on that Bhakti Sandarbha also we had discussion. Who is cleaning? Paramatma is cleaning or the Krishna is cleaning? This is the doubt you had. We were having that some devotees, not everyone, some devotees are asking Krishna is cleaning or Paramatma is cleaning, but you are going to get the answer now from the words of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti. What he is saying? Pravishtaha iti katharupena Bhagavani eva pravishtaha. So in this sloka, what is said? In the fifth sloka, pravishtaha. Pravishtaha means what? Entered. Who entered? So Lord, Bhagavan entered, not the Paramatma. Bhagavan. Bhagavan entered. So being entered, that means pravishtaha san means being entered into the heart. Bhava saroruham. That means Hridaya Kamalam iti tatra antaryami sada sthitah api udasinah eva karna pravishta Krishna eva jivam swasmin asamjayati iti dhvanitam. Punit Prabhu, what you are getting from this? Huh? Nothing. So what is said here? Of course, Paramatma is there in everyone's heart, but he is what? He is udasinaha, means he is aloof from, neutral. He is neutral. Then Karna Pravishtaha, who is entering into that heart? So first Lord is entering. That means Bhagavatam is nothing but the Krishna in the form of scripture. So he entering first into the ears, and from the ears he is entering inside to the heart. Krishna Pravishtaha. He entered. So entered and Jivam Swasmin Sanjayati. So Asanjayati. That means he attracts Jiva. That means he do the cleaning and everything. Krishna. In the form of Bhava. Not direct Krishna. There if you should relate this with the Bhavana Padavim Gatahasan. In the, you should take the Jiva Goswami's commentary, you should reconcile that commentary on this point. So, not Krishna directly is entering. He is entering in the form of Bhava, Bhavana, not Bhava. The stage of Bhava, no. It's a Bhavana, conceptual form. In that form, he is entering. Okay. So here actually in this Bhava Saroruha means like this he is entering and he is cleaning, and then you will get the developing the Bhava. So that's why sometimes you say this Hridaya Kamalam is also Dasa Sakyadi Rupam. So Bhava Saroruham is said here, Hridayam. That means it is either the, so in the form of Dasya, Sakya and so on. Okay. Shamalam means Kama Krodadi Dhunoti. So Krishna is entering into the heart and he is clearing. Not the Paramatma is clearing. Paramatma clears, then everyone should be clear. Everyone's dust has to be cleared. Then, otherwise, Paramatma if does, then other jivas they will object. You are also there in me, then why you are not doing for me? So that's why Lord is entering. Bhagavan himself is entering. And he is doing. Nanu na atyadbhutam idam yataha gnana yogadayah api etat kartum prabhavanti ityatah aha salilasya iti. So Purupakshi is saying, what is a great with your Krishna? What he is great? How he is great? This is a cleaning of heart is also happening by the gnana. By practicing gnana, aham brahmasmi, I am atma. That is also cleans. What is this great? How Krishna is great? Like this, he is saying. Purupakshi. Then what is the difference between Krishna's cleaning and that Gnana's cleaning? There is a big difference. Like if you take a water in a pot and you mix, what is the alum? Alum, huh? Patika. Fitkari. Alum. So if you mix the alum, then what will happen? This water will be so clean and some mud will be settling down. Dirtiness is settling down. Dirt. So or mud. And but if you carry that pot, once again, that's mixing. If you just mixing back. So that means if you clean the heart with the gnana, is going to happen like this. And if you mix alum, so it is cleaning only the water in that pot only, not water in the pond, water in the river. But bhakti, how it cleans? It cleans entirely all the dirtiness. Like example is given here. Sharat. What is that? Sailasya yatha sharat. That means in the autumnal season, autumnal season. So that in the Sarat season, Sarat Rutu, in the Sarat Rutu, so there is a rain. And because of the rains, all the rivers, ponds, everything, not only just in the pot, water in the pot, everything is clean because of that rain. So that means bhakti is like that. Bhakti cleaning is like, so Saradrutu, how the rain in the Saradrutu, how it cleans the water. So same way, bhakti also cleans all the dirt in your heart. But in the case of Gnana, Gnana is cleaning the water just in that pot. Okay. And also it is not permanent. It will once again come back. Yaduktam yamadibhi yogapataihi nadu savasesham kinchideva. So okay, this is the difference. What is the difference between, right? Cleaning of bhakti, then cleaning of cleaning by bhakti, then cleaning by gnana. Cleaning and then you should write. You should make some editing. Heart. Do editing of that questions. Okay. This is the just marks, 2 marks. All these questions and answers. You will remember actually. Huh? Simple. Yes. These 2 examples you should give and explain. And you will be seeing the cleaning of the heart, bhakti, cleaning by bhakti and cleaning by gnana in the 6th canto, 1st chapter also. There also once again, Parishit Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami says, there 2 examples are given. What is the 2 examples? Like cleaning by bhakti, gnana is compared with so burning the bushes by the fire. So bamboo bush, we burned by the forest fire. So it is only removing the upper part, but inside the roots are same, are alive. And when rain comes, it will come back. Similarly, gnana also cleans like that. So that the root of the sinful tendencies are not removed. Avidya is not finished. But bhakti is compared as what? The nihara, bhaskara. So like sun when arises, so how the snow is finished, is removed, a fall. So in the same way, bhakti also cleans entirely everything. This is the thing. And in the purport, So few points. And the second paragraph, first paragraph, you'll be seeing explaining the Prabhupada explaining the process, what we discussed. And in the second paragraph, in other words, the cleansing of the polluted heart by other methods, like the culture of the empiric knowledge and mystic gymnastics can simply cleanse one's own heart, but devotional service to the Lord is so powerful that it can cleanse the hearts of the people in general by the devotional service of the pure empowered devotee. And this is one more point, actually Prabhupada is bringing one more point. So here what? So if you do gnana, it is cleaning only your heart, but bhakti if you do, and that devotee can clean others. He can destroy the anarthas of others also. That is, there's additional difference. Yeah, if like Guru can give the mercy and the destroy Shishyas. Even Narada Muni, great sadhus, they can give the Krupa. Krupa Siddhi, they can make Krupa Siddha immediately. They will give Krupa and they will become pure devotees. If we get that, then it is very good. Finally, 2 minutes. Purification of the heart by the culture of the knowledge or mystic yoga may be all right for the time being for individual person. Last paragraph. It is like the cleansing of small quantity of stagnant water by chemical process. Such clarification of the water may stand for the time being and the sediments settle down. But by slight agitation, everything becomes muddy. The idea is that devotional service to the Lord is the only method of cleaning the heart for good. This is one more difference. Okay. Thank you very much. Any questions? We are ending up our class here. 1 minute early.